After weeks of emotional testimony, the United States House of Representatives voted yesterday in favor of extending the 9/11 Victims' Compensation Fund. The bill now goes to the Senate for a vote. Newswatch 16's Cassie Semyon spoke with a local first responder who was at Ground Zero in the days following the attacks, and she joins us now. Cassie?
Stacey, if signed into law, the bill, known as the Never Forget the Heroes Act, would extend the Victims' Compensation Fund through 2092. I spoke with a local first responder who witnessed the devastation with his own eyes, and he said this fund is necessary to help those who have already given so much.
You get emotional thinking about it because when we got there, the smoke, the smell, you saw the towers they were leaning. It's a sight that you'll never forget.
It's been in the spotlight in recent weeks as first responders and their advocates testified on Capitol Hill to extend the 9/11 Victims' Compensation Fund. For one local responder, the plight of the Maine first responders hits close to home.
They told us to pack up for like 3-4 weeks and just head down. And then they called us and said, well, there was probably not going to be a lot of survivors. They figured that the local EMS could handle it. But then I thought to myself, well, that's not good enough.
Tony Colombo of Hazleton has been a first responder for nearly 40 years. On 9/11, Colombo was a paramedic with Tamaqua's volunteer department, and he volunteered to go to Ground Zero to help.
We packed up 3 trucks, and we headed to New York 3 days after 9/11, and we took supplies of bottled water, soap, clothing, anything you can imagine.
The Never Forget the Heroes Act will help ease the financial burden of first responders who have come down with illnesses as a direct result of their time at Ground Zero. Colombo said this act is an important reminder of the sacrifices made on that infamous day.
They're heroes. Those guys and ladies that fought that day, they should never be forgotten.
Despite breathing in those same chemicals in the days after the attack, Colombo says he doesn't think too much about becoming sick himself. He's more focused on the job at hand. The same mentality he says his fellow first responders had that day.
You don't think of that because you're thinking of saving somebody. You know, we put somebody first before us.
Now, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell released a statement following the House vote saying that the Senate will vote on that bill soon. No word when that vote will be scheduled. Cassie, Semyon, Newswatch 16.